And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. That one fouled off.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That missed. That's
that
the ball.
One just misses.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Headley sizing this one up. One up, one down. Here's Josh Rojas. And first offering is fouled off. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Misses. And a count 1-2. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the fifth. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. That's down and in, a slider missed.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Beltran up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taylor in position. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Chase Headley will hit next. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they add to the lead. It's 9-0. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Out towards left center. Taylor has this one sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Benintendi to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
0-2 now. And that one is inside. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Lee in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. The White Sox yet to pick up a hit here. Got him swinging. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here is Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch misses.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. Ted Simmons getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Trout.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Left field, way back there. And that one hops the wall. Trout around second, on his way to third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Two outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the sixth. And now 1 and 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Way
2 and 2.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Center field. Taylor under it. Makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Mike Tauchman. That one at triple digits.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And now, Michael A. Taylor.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. So now it's the White Sox DH, Luis Robert Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swing.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Shohei Ohtani. White back to work. Just missed. White, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one ripped into right. And foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And that's downstairs and outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Gil Hodges, the next to hit.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. To second, and he threw it away. Runner at second, nobody out. Runner on the go again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save.
Boog, do you remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it going pretty good. And that skips in the dirt. Squirts away a little bit. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. On the ground to short, Montgomery. Tosses across the first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tauchman makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down. Next to hit, Chase Headley. He's already homered here in this one.
Okay. A project of DEI that United Airlines is that we want to get
lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck.
Look at that and say, wow, you're going to have
Taylor makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Are you saying that black people
For the top of the 8th, here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn.
So you understand at least
right through there for a strike.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Down the third baseman, Josh Rojas.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Swing and a miss. That one is 1-0-1.
0-2.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a swing and a miss there.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And that's a strike. Make it 18 strikes. Bottom of the 8th. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that gets down into the gap. 1 run is in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now it's going to be Ted Simmons. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Taylor makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now batting Mike Trout. 1 for 3. This to third. In time to Vaughn. Out number 2 and another run comes in. Justin Anderson will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
This one high in the air to left center. Benintendi is there. And that's the inning. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working in the air, left field, down the line, in there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. Just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here's Corey Lee. Right there for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the slider just misses.
1-2.
Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out. Talkman stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 12-0.